Hello and welcome back to the channel. Thanks for stopping by for yet another video. I do appreciate that, and as always, I appreciate you. So, we're over here at the Watchers again, and it says 10 killed, 7 missing in an avalanche on Atgantager. I don't know if that's how it's pronounced, but that's how I'm going to say it. Mongolia's highest peak. As you can see here, the actual peak there. But it goes on to say 10 people have been killed and 7 are missing after being caught in an avalanche on Mount Atgantager, Mongolia's highest peak. Authorities banned climbing the peak for safety reasons 2 years ago. It says, according to the Mongolian National Emergency Management Agency, a group of 30 climbers aged between 30 and 50 ignored the ban and was hit by an avalanche as it was descending from the mountain peak on Sunday, October 22nd. See, this is a good example of why they put such bans in place. Obviously, there was reasons that it was banned to climb this, but 30 climbers decided they wanted to ignore that, and unfortunately, they paid with their lives and injuries. So my thoughts and prayers go out to every single one of them, for sure. But this is why you gotta listen to these bands and stuff. There's reasons for that. And this is what happens when you don't listen. He goes on to say the rescue operation involving 100 people and 2 helicopters was suspended due to the dark, but will continue Tuesday morning, the agency said. A separate team of 10 climbers reportedly managed to make it down the mountain safely. Just 4 other climbers have died since the 1960s, but the Environment Ministry in 2015 banned climbing for safety reasons. It says Atgantager is the highest peak in the Kangay Mountains in Mongolia, a preserved natural wonder, place of pilgrimage, and one of Mongolia's most sacred mountains. Its summit is currently calculated to reach elevations of over 13,100 feet above sea level. The mountain is located Zavkin Province and is the only peak in the Kangay Range that is capped with a permanent glacier. It says the south face of Mount Atgantager is the most extensive granite wall in Mongolia. Since the introduction of Buddhism, traditional Mongolian beliefs have held that the wrathful deities inhabit many of Mongolia's sacred mountains. Or Chivani is particularly associated with Atgantager. So again, not much news to report, unfortunately. So I do apologize for that. But basically, this is why you need to listen to such bans and stuff. That you obviously, if you weren't allowed to climb it due to safety reasons, and you decide to anyways, this is what happens. It doesn't. I mean, don't get me wrong. Again, my thoughts and prayers go out to all the families and all the people that were injured and killed, and their families as well. But this is why you got to follow the rules. This is why, if there's a reason that it was banned to climb due to safety reasons. Obviously, you chose to ignore it, and unfortunately, they paid for it. Now, these numbers may rise because they still got. Now, look at the rescue operation. Because they chose to ignore this, you now have 100 other people risking their lives to save these people, that's what their job is to do. Don't get me wrong, and that's awesome. I'm glad they are, but you're putting other people at risk too. It's like you're being selfish. You're thinking about yourself, but you don't think about the rescue people that got to come get you now. They have to put their lives at risk to now rescue you because you couldn't follow a simple rule, and that is don't climb due to safety reasons. And then all the other resources that they have to, it just amazes me sometimes with, people. It truly does. But again, my thoughts and prayers do actually go out to everyone that's been injured and lost their lives and their families. But again, I appreciate every single one of you. Thanks for supporting the channel and watching these videos. Be sure to share, like, subscribe, and comment down below. If there's any updates to this story, I'll be sure to get them out there to you. And I hope you have a great day. Peace.